If you want to create a smooth zoom in CapCut using keyframes, you're in the right place. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to zoom in with a keyframe in CapCut, step by step. Even if you've never done it before, this is one of the easiest ways to make your edits look more dynamic, more professional, and way more engaging for viewers. So if this tutorial helps you out, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more CapCut editing tips just like this. Alright, let's jump straight into it. First, open your project in CapCut and go to the timeline at the bottom. The first thing you need to do is select the clip you want to zoom in on. Just click the video clip once, and when it's selected, it will highlight in white. That tells you CapCut is ready for editing that specific clip. Now, before you add the zoom effect, move your playhead to the exact moment where you want the zoom to begin. The playhead is the vertical line on your timeline, and this part matters because it sets the starting point for your animation. If you want the zoom to happen later in the clip, just drag the playhead to that section first. Once you've found the starting point, look at the top right panel. Make sure you are on the Video tab, and then check that the Basics section is selected. This is where CapCut keeps the main transformation settings like position, rotation, and scale. For zooming, we're going to use Scale. Next, find the Scale option, and click the small diamond-shaped keyframe icon next to it. The moment you click that diamond, CapCut creates your first keyframe. You should see a blue diamond marker appear on the timeline, which means the start point for your zoom has been saved. Now here's where the actual zoom effect happens. Move the playhead forward to the point in the clip where you want the zoom to end. This could be a second later, a few seconds later, or anywhere you want the motion to complete. The farther apart your keyframes are, the slower and smoother the zoom will feel. With the playhead at the endpoint, go back to the scale slider and drag it to the right to zoom in. As you increase the scale, you'll see the preview enlarge around your focal point. You can also manually pinch or drag the corners of the video in the preview window, if that feels easier for you. Just keep adjusting until the zoom looks exactly how you want it. CapCut will automatically create the second keyframe for you once you change the scale at that new playhead position. That means the software now knows to animate from the original size to the zoomed-in size between those 2 points. When you play it back, you'll see a smooth zoom-in effect instead of a sudden jump. If the zoom feels too fast, go back and spread the keyframes farther apart. If it feels too slow, bring them closer together. This is one of the best parts of using keyframes because you can control the timing precisely and make your edit feel much more polished. You can also use this same method to zoom in on a face, a product, text on screen, or any important detail you want the viewer to focus on. It's a simple trick, but it makes a huge difference in the final look of your video. Once you're happy with it, press play and review the zoom animation from start to finish. If needed, fine-tune the scale amount or the timing until it looks clean and natural. And that's how to zoom in with a keyframe in CapCut. It's quick, easy, and once you learn it, you'll be able to use it in all kinds of edits. If this tutorial helped you, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more CapCut tutorials, editing tips, and beginner-friendly guides. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.